friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if this is your first time in this neck of the woods, my name is Melissa. Oh, my nails match my face. My name is Melissa, welcome. That's my social media down there. That's my social media, go check it out. I'm better looking because I can edit my photos. Today we are doing another video in my monochromatic series. I have done purple, I have done green, and today is the turn of blue. So of course this is the look that we're going to do today. I'm just going to do eyes and lips on camera. Base is off camera because it's not really important. We're going to do this, like, I'm going to use my Mmmmitchell palette. And that's about it. Some gems, some glitter. You know, we're just here to have a fun time, not a long time. So if you want to see how I did this look and see how badly I matched them up, but just ignore that and just look at this eye, then keep on watching. Okay, let's begin. I'm actually going to put my brow on first. I'm just taking concealer. This is just conceal and hydrate. Just pop it around my brow, just so that, like, when I go in my foundation later on, I don't have to get so close to my brows and potentially mess them up. I started off with my Zoeva 317 wing liner brush. It's my favourite brow brush, but actually not this one. My other one is my favourite one. This is a spare. And I'm actually going to take my Inglot liner in the shade 87. It's totally cracked, but I mean, it's absolutely fine. I just use this because it's a really nice base for the shadows to grip onto. Sometimes I think colourful brows are a little difficult. And I'm not too concerned because I'm going to clean this up. I hate putting brows on, so I tend to put them on quite badly and then tidy them up. I'm using Mmmmitchell and Mist and Moody Mitch, and I'm using the lighter one at the front. I don't really try and do ombre brows in my everyday brow life, but I think for the colourful ones it looks really cool. Shut up, phone. Then I'm going to grab Moody Mitch, which is the navy, and I'm going to fill in probably like the back half of my brow. And then I'll grab more of Mist, which is the lighter one. This is going to go through more of the front. Where else? Pretty much all the way forward, actually. Just fade it in nice. Then I just grabbed a little bit of my pastels and Cloud Free, just the pale blue. I then went back to my Inglot and I'm just gonna take some on the tip of the brush and just do kind of little brow strokes at the front, just to give it a little bit more realism. Lovely jubbly, and then clean it up. Bit of concealer, where's my brush? And a teeny tiny little brush. I think that's absolutely fine. Okay, let's move on to the eye. The harder part. Oh dear. I don't know why I do this to myself. I should just film easy looks and then everything will be easier for me. I just use my ABH eyeshadow base. No point putting this like everywhere yet because I'm going to be cleaning it up. So I'm just going to dip back into Moody Mitch, that medium, well, the deepest navy blue in the palette. And I'm just doing a big cut crease shape. This has to go mega over my crease because I need enough room to fit in another cut crease. This really doesn't have to be very neat. I'm not blending or anything, I'm literally just getting a rough, nice curved shape, and then obviously all that comes later and this goes whoosh let's just whoosh it up. Yeah, maybe do your brows afterwards. I'm just using that same brush now and the shade Mafia, which is the black. And again, not really trying to blend it, just copying what I've done. It's just easier when I put the blue there first, for me anyway. Although you could just go straight in with the black, really. Lovely. And then I took a little pencil brush, more Mmmmitchell. I'm going to blend this now. I'm going over the black and then just putting the navy blue just above it. I've done this quite a few times on my channel, this kind of style. Really surprisingly easy to make it look like you've spent ages blending it when you haven't. And I'll use that same brush and dip into Mist, which is our lighter blue. Sorry, I'm not sure where we got to because I just had a delivery, so I was running around. Then I'm gonna grab my Beauty Bay Cloud Free just on that same brush. Magic. Laziness. I just run this along the top. Literally love this Beauty Bay Pastel palette. I know a lot of you didn't grab one when it went up for sale, but hopefully they'll restock it. I'm sure they will. There'd be no reason for them to, like, you know, not make it again. And because that is pastel, it's totally covered up my middle shade. I'm just gonna go back in with more Mist. Just refine it a little. I mean, that's literally fine for now because we're gonna do so much. I am gonna carve this out. I'll just do a little rough one first and then I'll finesse it. So, I mean, it is quite high, isn't it? It's about there. Now I've kind of got that rough shape on, I can just see what I need to do, so this is way too low down. See, when I drop my brow, it's just like so the wrong shape. So just take your time. This is something I spend ages and ages on. This is a struggle. I'm taking my Sheen UV liner. This is in Ocean Blue. Not really for the neonness, just because it's a blue liner and I thought, we're doing a blue. I'm just gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna try and be neat. It's not the end of the world if you make tiny little boobs like that. I just take like a pointy brush, dip back into a black eyeshadow, and just kind of paint over it. Things can be fixed, even up there. Right, I'm going to clean this up, wipe, depotting tool, I know the drill now, my cellar water, and I'm just gonna leave a wee thin line of the blue. Okay, I mean that's good enough for me today, and I'm just gonna let the micellar water dry off. Of course we'll use more primer, but where did I put it? It's here. Okay, quick as you like, let's just carve this out. You want to get all the way up to that line. Don't leave a gap. So this is all looking a bit crazy and weird at the moment, probably will up until the end. I'm taking Mmmmitchell and then stamp it on pretty much in a triangle shape. Just to about halfway. This, like I always say, it can just get messy because we will like come back and fix things, but this primer, it creases so bad on me, like in this style that I've used it like all over my eyes, so it's always gonna look messy, but it's alright. Can't find my brush. I've just got a bit more Mmmmitchell on this smaller brush. Just gonna tease it around. Just leaving a gap between this shadow and that liner that we did. Just so easy, so messy. I'll just grab Mafia. This is just gonna go on the back in a triangle. This all gets covered up pretty much anyway, which is why I'm like really not bothering too much about it. And then I'll just take, I really don't know what brush I used. A little bit more Mmmmitchell. Blend out the edges of the block. And then, the lightest blue in this palette, the lightest blue matte. Just up at the top. I still can't believe they've discontinued this palette. I think it's the most ridiculous decision in the world. I'm really quite mad at them about it. And then I'll take Cloud Free. I'm still just leaving a gap, so I don't want this shadow to touch that liner. Oh, got a bit of fluff there. But this shade I will just peel a bit more in. Honestly, right now this is still an experiment because I just don't see how I can make this equal. Cut crease number 47? 47? 47? Another cut crease. I'm actually just going to go back in with my neon liner, my little brush. Just going to kind of skip a step, to be honest. I'm doing another cut crease. And this is why we had to do this line so high, was so we had room for this. I was going to maybe sketch, like I did on the other side, I sketched it out with primer, then cleaned it up, then put this on, then had to clean it up. So I might just altogether skip that step. This does end up getting covered up, but because I did it on the other side, I'm doing it over here. Okay, once again we endeavour to clean this up. Nice skinny line, doesn't really matter, I can leave it a bit thicker. I'm just wanting to take the vast majority of all this primer and stuff off my lid because it's not good. It just creates texture and chunkiness and unhappiness. So just wipe most of it off. I have refilled with primer, and then this is my collection glitter glue. Just on top. It's a nice cheap one, it works. It's fine. Not the best one, by no means the worst one. My glitter is the ABH Keep Pam. I mean, look at that colour. How can you not want to play with that colour? And this is just a wee flat brush. It doesn't actually have a name. My apologies. I'm going to fill this in. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. Holy macaroni, it's so beautiful. Oh, this colour makes all my dreams come true. I'm gonna blend in this outer corner just with this pale one first. Pat it. It's very, very, very difficult, nigh on impossible to blend glitter. Just pat, and then I'll go in with mist. And of course, more Mmmmitchell or navy. And then my sweet friends. I'm using Huda liner, honestly just because I didn't want to use like my favourite Ofra and get the nib all stuffed full of glitter, whereas I really don't like this Huda liner. I just keep it because I always run out of black eyeliner. The consistency of this is like eyelash glue. I don't understand it. But I mean, it does work. It's black. I'm sure lots of people really like this liner. I just prefer something a bit more liquidy. It is just like a black eyelash glue. So now I've got the kind of shape of that on, I'm taking my little brush and more of the shade Mafia, which is the black, and I'm going to diffuse it so it just kind of looks a little bit smokier. So I'm just using the black first, all the way along the wing. Is it a wing? The line. This is a great brush for it. Look, it's just really short and nice and flat. Again, I'm literally patting. It also doesn't disrupt the glitter so much if you just pat. And then Mmmmitchell just in that same brush, not even cleaning it off in between. I think I must use a little bit of mist on this side as well, just looking at it, so yeah. Just pat that all the way down. Yeah, I mean, as always, that's just gonna match as good as I can get it. And I'll just pick up more Mafia just on my M5 something that will be on screen. And just make sure the bottom of this and then this outside corner is the darkest part. How are we looking? I think we're ready for the gems on this outer corner, which was a last minute addition. It's something that I've seen like quite a lot on like P. Louise or Stacey Marie's page, where they just put like a teardrop shape, and I just thought that could just add a little bit more fun, and then I decided to fill it in with gems because it's me. So, more primer. This is how I'm managing to use that up so fast. I'm going to start off with my usual cut crease brush, because it's got a rounded edge. And just, I mean, just winging it really. Kind of doing a blob, and then said blob extends a little bit. Just to give it a nice like colour, I took my light blue that I've been using this whole time. We're getting there now, it's just the gems. So I used them in a few videos recently. These are just tiny little eBay gems. Got some bigger sizes, some smaller ones. I'm gonna, well, that was too many. I'm gonna use a bit of both. Tweezers and eyelash glue, and just stick these on and just start to pop my gems on. Just kind of following the shape, of course. I'm using these big fat ones for most of it because they take up a lot more room. And then now I've just got like smaller areas to fill in. I'll just pick up my smaller gems. As you can imagine, would be the right course of action and fill that in. And only now is my battery threatening to die, which is quite impressive considering how much I've been filming. Okay, that looks alright. I'm going to clean up, put my base on and come back. Just to save my sanity, I cannot film putting my base on. This video is going to be long enough. Right, I'll be back in a mo and we'll continue, see what else needs done, and I'll charge my battery. That's what we look like at the moment. This one obviously looks better because I did it off camera. On my lower lash line, I'm just doing that shape that I enjoy, so I'm just using my Zoeva 317 and running all of the blues that I've used thus far along the bottom, just creating that shape at the front so it's a bit more interesting, kind of makes your eyes look a bit bigger. And I'm using my Colourpop white gel eyeliner on my waterline and also at that little gap at the front. It's just nice, isn't it? You know, whatever. And then on my inner corner, I'm using my Kaleidos Skywalker highlighter. It's super blue toned, and I'm just gonna pop that under my brow as well. I think it's quite pretty. Just a little messy, like I'm not trying to avoid the matte shadows. I quite like that look. And my lashes are Pinky Goat Noura lashes, and sticking them on with my velour glue. These lashes I must have used at least 100 times. They are so ready for the bin, but I cannot give them up yet. So the top of them is really gross, so I'm just covering that up with eyeliner. It's just my Benefit liner, but any black will do. So let's move on to lips, and I definitely want to do blue, but I also want to do nude because I think nude would be better. But I'll do both so we can see both. I'm not going to do any blue highlight on my face. I've decided I'm just going to keep that normal. Just ignore my lip liner. I was going to do a nude and then I realised there's no point. Okay, there's no point. So I'm just going to use ABH Paint liquid lipstick. I think this is kind of metallic. Anyway, it's blue, so... I don't know how I feel about that. I've also got Jeffree Star Jawbreaker. Obviously I'm not buying anymore, but what I have I'm using. I might just kind of ombre it a tiny bit. I bought this shade originally just for eyeliner because I like that the liquid lipsticks are eye safe. It's a rare day I wear a blue lip, although I have fairly often gone out in one. I'm going to clean this up, do something with my hair, and we'll be done. This has been a long filming session, I must say. The side looks so much better, so just look at this one, okay? So yeah, I'll be back in a mo and we'll see. I don't have a blue top, that's the other thing. I'm very upset. I have no blue clothing apart from jeans, so I can't put on something blue. I'm gonna talk to you from this side because this eye is better, and they don't match. I mean, let me just be honest, they don't match. Okay, this one's bigger, whatever. It's hard to match them both when I film, like, don't film one then film the other, but you know what, I'm still happy. I think I'll still get a cute photo out of it. This is the blue look. What do you think? It's very blue. I would actually say that this lipstick is worse for my teeth than the green was, which is weird. Yeah, overall, I'm pleased with my left eye and my skin, and I quite like the lip colour as well, but I had a lot of fun doing it. It took me a very long time, but that's the fun of makeup, you know that for me. And the blue eyebrows are pretty cool. I just can't wait for the pink one so I can match my eyebrows up to my hair. Yeah, that's going to be all for me today. I hope you are enjoying this monochromatic series so far. We've still got pink, yellow. I thought I could maybe do like a metallic one as well, like silver. Could be quite cool, I don't know. So if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, even a pity thumbs up, because just look how much effort I put into my videos. Leave me a comment down below, subscribe to my channel. I upload 3 times a week, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. And yeah, I'm going to piss off and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. It's really hard talking to you just from this side. Bye.